Hey guys, YuGiOh here, and today I'm going to be doing a deck profile on my Shaddoll deck. Now, I know you guys have probably never seen Shaddolls on my channel before, so you're probably wondering, why I'm making Shaddolls. Well, with the release of, the Star Citizen and everything, Shaddolls have become a really, really big deck in the meta right now. So I just figured I'd do it, just in case anyone needs it. Now, I haven't had too much experience with Shaddolls, so this isn't going to be one of those really long deck profiles like Ritual Beast where I explain everything. So if I just make like 1 or 2 second comments about these cards, bear with me. I'm not perfect, and I don't know everything about this deck, so I'm not going to be able to tell you like complex combos that you can do with this deck or anything. So let's just get on to it. So we're starting off with 2 Christias, with your 3 copies of each Star Seraph, and your ability to manipulate your graveyard with the 2 Call of the Haunted. You can pretty much, pretty easily get 4 fairies in your graveyard at one time. Pretty much probably like later into the game. So that makes Christia pretty easy to use. Next up, we're having a BLS, because you have a lot of dark and light targets. Now that you have your Star Seraphs, I believe you have 8 targets for lights, and 10 targets because we're remaining 2 Veilers, and there are a bunch of targets for dark. We have our 2 Veilers just because it's really good. This format, stops a lot of stuff like Trish. Remaining 2 Mathematician. I believe they made 3, like, back when the deck came out, but now you don't need as many because you can get your comp started a lot faster. Then we're remaining 2 of each Shaddoll, minus the Hound because it's bad. This one just helps you with your draw power. Dragon helps, removing spell and trap cards. It's also a 1900 beater. We have our Falco because it's a tuner and it lets us make our synchros, and it can revive other ones. We have our Hedgehog because that's our Searcher. I think that's a Searcher, right? Sorry, you see I'm bad at this deck. Then we have our 2 Squamata because it just gets combos keep going. Then we have our Scepter and Sovereignty, just to get more combos going and to have a couple of targets. They're actually, sorry, I know I'm saying a lot, but since they came out, Shaddolls have really exploded, and it's for a reason. This deck, these 2 cards open up so many plays for this deck. Lets you go into Construct a lot easier. It lets you make stuff like Deltros or Ouroboros. And it gives you some targets for BLS, and it enables the use of Christia. So it's just really good. Then we have 10 Goldfish, because it can start some combos with like Dragon and stuff, or Squamata, anything you really need. And it helps because it's a water target for your new, Honoria Tillis. Then we have 1 Dark Hole, because it's actually pretty good this format, and they all get their effects when they go to the grave. 3 Shaddoll Fusion. It's a great card in general. You can use it like during the battle phase to go for some OTK plays, whatever it may be. 1 Regeki because it's, a great card. 2 Shaddoll Fusions. I feel like El Shaddoll is better right now. Well, because it's a quick play and everything. But Shaddoll Fusion actually has the advantage, if they have something from the extra deck, including Pendulums, you can use monsters in your deck, so that's really good. Then we have 1 Soul Charge because your graveyard gets filled pretty quickly, and you want to be able to still have some combos. Then we have our 2 Call the Haunted. I think it's mainly used for the Star Seraphs. So let's say, you searched a Sovereignty when you normaled the Scepter. You didn't have anything else in your hand. And then, your Scepter dies, so you can Call the Haunted back, and then you can chain Sovereignty, all that stuff. Then we have 3 Mistakes, because the only card I believe that actually searches in this deck would be the Hedgehog. And not that you're going to use it that often, I believe. So Mistake is actually a really, really great card in this deck because it stops a lot of other decks, Necros. Me being a Ritual Beast player, I don't want to have an ulti Cannahawk on the field and then they flip Mistake. That's just devastating for me. Then we have 1 Shaddoll Core, because it's another target for Honoria Tillis. I believe we have 3 water targets, them being 1 Goldfish, the Core, and the 101, which is pretty much why we're remaining this over the Kesto. Then we have 2 Sinister Shadow Games because it's a great card in general. Now for the extra deck, we have El Shaddoll and Honoria Tillis. It's the anti-Necros card. Until Necros stop being a thing, I'm pretty sure Shaddolls are going to be maining this, or in their extra deck. Then we have 3 El Shaddoll Construct. It's like pretty much the easiest card to make out of the it's the easiest card to make out of the entire extra deck, and it just gets some combos, going. If you send like let's say they have, I don't know, some trap card that you don't want to be on the field, you can just summon it, send the Squamata to the grave, Squamata effect, send the dragon to the grave, and pop that card, whatever it may be. Then we have the Shekanaga, because it just stops your opponent's combos, whatever they need to do. You can just say no to it, and then, what are they going to do now? Unless they have another combo that they can do, they're pretty much screwed. Because they're probably going to get OTK next turn. Because I'm pretty sure Shaddolls can go like really fast OTK. Then we have 2 windows, because it's a great card in general. You can only special summon once per turn, stuff like that. Then we have our Arcanite Magician. A great synchro in general for this deck specifically. 1 Leo, because it's a 3100 beater and it can't be targeted. Although now that Regeki's a thing, it's not as great as it was, but it's still good. We have 1 Star Eater, because it's also a great synchro. Then we have the 1 Exciton, the 1 Ouroboros for the Star Syrups, the Shark, because you can use it as a target for Nautilus. And then we have these 2 cards. Now you're probably wondering, why am I putting Diamond in the extra deck if you can't send cards to the grave? Well, it completely, Shrek Shaddolls if you're doing a mirror match. So if you're in the mirror match, and you have your Star Syrups, you can just make a Deltros, overlay into Diamond in your main phase 2, and you've pretty much won the mirror match by then. So that's pretty much the only reason we're maining it. And basically for the side deck, I know I've said this before, I'm just going to remind you guys, your side deck can vary depending on what exactly you're expecting to play. If you're going to regionals and you know that most people there are going to be playing Necros, you should probably be setting things like Shared Ride, maybe Soul Release, I'm not exactly sure. If you're expecting to see more of a Clifford's, maybe you should go more for like MSTs, Galaxy Cyclones, But I'm pretty sure that like all Shaddolls main or side deck like 2 or 3 Denko Sekkas, it's a great card in general. So I'm just gonna leave those there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this quick Shaddoll deck profile. I know there was someone that had asked me to do some gameplay with Ritual Beast, and I had said that was gonna be my next video, and I actually did film that, and I was editing it and everything. And then when I went to render it, it sort of like got messed up, and I've tried to render it like 5 times right now. Over the past 2 days, and it just hasn't done it, so I'm really sorry, man. I'll see if I can get some like gameplay that will render. We'll see what happens. So yeah, this was JohnMyTools, signing out.